divas and dudes, it's Saturday, and I am up bright and early on a Saturday. Can you believe it? Yeah, side eye to me because I'm not a morning person when I'm off. So this is what's going on right now. I am actually up early because I am on my way to a job fair. And I'm excuse me, a friend of mine told me about a job fair that her job is having, so I made myself get up, make my butt get up out of bed and is going to go for it. So I picked out a jacket and a skirt and a top, and I made it look like a suit, and I put some makeup on and just got it together. And then I realized I forgot to print out my resume, and I don't have a printer at home. So in the page they had with the information on it said to bring your resume because they're going to have the face-to-face interviews. So I did go back in the house and find me a folder so I can put them in. But what I'm doing now is I'm on my way to the library. It's from 10 to 2. It's 10 o'clock now. And I'm on my way to the library to print out my resume. I'll print more than one copy just to be on the safe side. But I'm going to print out my resume, and then I'll be ready to find where the place is. So, yeah, that's what I have going on this morning. Like, all of that is going on this morning. So, yeah, I am on my way to the library right now. I had to take some breakfast with me because I need to eat something, and I haven't eaten anything. So I'm gonna try to eat my piece of toast, my boiled egg, and my turkey sausage. I love turkey sausage for some reason. Now all of a sudden I like turkey sausage, and I didn't like turkey sausage before, but now I do because I can't do pork sausage. So yeah. So that's what the plans are for today. I know I won't be able to get any footage at the interview, but maybe I'll be able to get some other footage. And then I'm pressed for time because I got to be at church at 3:30 today because I passed, oh my goodness, I passed talking to you guys, I passed the library. Oh, no, I didn't. I just took the wrong turn. Here we go. I know where I'm at now. Okay. So, I am going to, I have to be at church at 3:30 today because I have to sing on the worship team. So, I have a day that I'm pushing it. So, yeah, that's what's going on right now, is just trying to get to this library. I'm praying that, because the library opened at 10, so I'm praying that I can get a computer so I can just print off my resume. I'm so glad that I emailed my resume to myself the other day, because now I can just go into my email and print it from there. So I'm so glad that I did that, because if I hadn't, I would have had to use my thumb drive. It was just, yeah, it would have just been a nightmare. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'll try to keep you updated, and don't know if I'll be able to get any other footage today, but I will certainly try and let you know how things. So I've gotten my resume. I printed it out only once because they should only need it one time from what I assume. So I printed out my resume. I have it in here. Got that done. It took me about 10 minutes to get that taken care of. Now I had to Google where the place is, and it says it's only 3 point something miles away, and it says that it is 11 minutes away. So I'm getting ready to try to eat breakfast while I'm driving, and sorry, and go there. So let me eat, and I'll come back on when I get there and let you know how long it really took. I made it here, and it took a little longer than I thought, only probably because I didn't really know for sure where I was going, but Yeah. So now I'm getting ready to go in. I gotta put my heels on. Had some coffee, so I'm about to freshen my breath with some Altoids. I keep Altoids in my purse. Keep that breath fresh. Don't be coming to talk to me with your breath when your breath ain't right. Get your breath right. Just like I be saying, get your mind right, get your breath right. What did I do with my, okay, yeah. I'm just putting on some, I think this is explicit. It's rubbed off the back, I don't even know. MAC. I think this one's explicit. So I'm just about to, I put some, I didn't want to put, I usually do the top layer and the bottom, but I don't want it shining too much, so they'll look like, they'll think I ate a bucket of chicken. So, yeah. I just put on a little bit of that. So I got here, it is 10:38. It started from, it's from 10 to 2. So, yeah. I am on my way in there now. So, say a prayer. Well, by the time you see this video, it'll probably be 2 weeks later. A week or two later before you see this video. So, keep praying for me. I'm sorry. My memory went out on my card. So, I had to just delete some stuff off that I already uploaded. So, that's fine. But look, so I go in there and let me just sit here for a second. So, because I don't want to drive and talk about this right now. So, I go and I go in and I have the interview with the first person, right? And the first lady that interviewed me, I could tell that, you know, I have a discernment of spirit. So I could tell that she was going to be rough. Like, she was going to be hard. And she was not going to, like, give me a chance or even help me. So she's looking through my resume. I gave her my resume. So she's looking through my resume. Mind you, my resume is very intense because my current position, I do so much that it has so much listed. Like, I am just like, I do so much. So she's looking through my resume and then she's like, mind you, my current position, I do a lot, like, as far as like with federal regulations and things like that, with the government and things like that. So she's looking and she's like, and mind you, this company that I went to, mortgage loans. So they are a loan mortgaging company. So she's looking through and I'm probably not going to post this until after I hear back. But anyway, she looks through my resume like 2 or 3 times. And then she goes, well, you don't have any loan experience. So most likely you're not going to qualify for anything. And mind you, they have a whole sheet, entire sheet of positions that are open. So I sit there, I don't say anything, I'm calm, I'm quiet, I sit there, and then she goes through it again. And then she looks again, and she's like, do you have any loan experience? I'm like, no, but I forgot that I actually sometimes post loans on accounts at work, and I completely forgot about that. But I didn't think about that until later on, and so I was like, not mortgage loans. And so she then proceeds and decides, well, let me look through your entire resume all over again. So I'm waiting again while she's slowly reading through my resume. So then she goes, the only thing that I can see that I can put you at is in the call center. Would you be interested in the call center? And I said, no. I wouldn't be interested in that. I was like, no, thank you. I said, because I'm not on the phones right now, and I'm not on the phones right now, and I don't want to go back to that. I used to be in a call center before, but I don't want to go back to that. And she said, well, I completely understand that. So I was like getting ready to grab my folder, and I'm like basically like done with this, because she's like, I don't want to waste your time. And I was like, okay. So I'm pretty much like done with it. So I'm have my hand on my folder because I thought that she was going to say like, okay, Well, then she goes and looked through my resume again. Again. And so I just sit there. I don't say anything. I keep smiling and I just sit there. Mind you, there are other people in the room interviewing with other people, so you can hear like a lot of talking anyway. So I get in there and, well, no, she's finished reading it for the again, and then she goes, well, maybe. She opens up this clipboard binder thing and looks through the positions and read through them. And she said, I think I might have one you might fit from what I'm seeing on something on your resume. And I said, okay. And she said, the document control specialist. Guys, I applied for that position the other night for a document control specialist there, and I'm sitting like, are you serious? This is what I applied for the other night. That was the second position I applied for. So then she goes, she said, I don't know if the manager is going to say that you have to have loan care experience. I don't know. She said, but let me have you interview with that manager. So I said, okay. She said, would you be interested in that? I said, yes, I actually applied for that position the other night. And she said, okay. So then she goes and walked me to another room. I sit in there, and then the manager comes and she gets me, and she actually attended the college that I work at. She attended there one semester. She gives me, we just had the interview for like the last hour. And so we were in there, and I'm mad at myself because I kept talking about God, because the institution I work at right now is a religious institution, and I can't help it. Like, I kept talking about God and things, and she asked, how do I handle stress? And I was like, I pretty much go take walks. Like, I take a walk, I get my mind right. I listen to some gospel music, and that's how I do it. And some Christian music, and that's how I do it. I usually listen to worship music and try to get my mind back rooted and grounded, so I can go back and face what I need to face. And so we have this long interview. She asked me this whole sheet of questions, and so I thought the interview went well, but I don't know, because they're looking for certain things. And one thing she was like was, her last question was, being that I'm around a Christian environment, like, how would I feel being around a non-Christian environment? And I said, perfectly fine. Because I said, before being at this current position I'm at, I was not in a Christian environment, and everything worked fine. I said, yes, I'm a Christian, but I don't judge. And I said, I don't push Christianity on people. Like, that you do whatever you do outside of work is your thing. I have nothing to do with that. Just like I do what I do when I want outside of work, nobody have nothing to do with that. So I have nothing to do with that. I don't judge. You are the way that you are. I'm not the one to judge. I leave the judging to God. And there I was, bringing God up again in one of my questions in my interview. I can't help it. Like, the only thing I can do, like I said, is let my light shine, the light of Him shine in me. And if they want to come aboard on and be a Christian, that's fine. I said, but other than that, I'm completely okay with it. So I don't know. I'm thinking that she don't want to pull me from the school that I'm at, because she been there and she thinks it's a beautiful, wonderful place, and it's not a beautiful, wonderful place. And like I told her, like, everywhere you go, there's going to be some non-believers. Like, there's going to be that everywhere. I cannot be in a box where there's only believers. That's not how God made this world. So being around non-believers does not bother me at all. She said I should find something out in 3 to 4 weeks, but I'm a little weary. I'm a little scared, because I think that because she have experienced life on the campus that I work on, that she thinks is a wonderful place, and she not going to want to pull me from that, it's going to be a hard, tough one here. So if I get it, it's definitely going to be God. If I get this position, if I get it, it's definitely going to be God. But like I told the first lady that interviewed me, I just thought I would give it a try. And, you know, she's like, basically, because of the amount that I'm asking for, why am I asking for that? Both of them asked that. And I said, well, I was going $2,000 below a couple of $1,000s below what I make now. And I went a couple of $1,000s of what over in case. I was trying to get in between because I'm at this, and that's why I put that. So the first lady was like, well, without you having any loan experience or mortgage experience, you to ask for that much, you know, that's going to be kind of hard. And I'm like, well, I only asked for that because this is what I make currently. So I'm thinking that probably is the hindrance, that they don't want to pay me that much. But I'm worth that much, and I know I am, because I'm a good employee. I multitask. I'm dependable. I get the job done, and if there's a goal, I reach the goal. I'm a perfectionist. Like I don't like errors, so I catch errors. So I'm upset with myself when I make errors, and I'm very hard on myself if I make an error. So I will say being hard on me to push to be the best that I can be is one of the most hardest challenging things that is, you know, for me. So yeah, pretty much that's how it went. And yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I get this. It's definitely gonna be God. But I would like to tap into that industry. I can see me being very successful in that industry. I can see me being very successful in that industry. And now that I know how far it is from my home, the place, yeah, I'm definitely glad that I asked for that amount, because I don't want to make any lower than what I currently make, really, to be honest. I would not like to make any lower, because this is not close to my house at all. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now with it. Yeah, I want some Kentucky Fried Chicken. I want some chicken today, y'all. That's what I'm tasting. But yeah, I had to let you guys know how it went. The first lady was very hard. She was not giving me a break, man. And my resume is filled up with a lot that I do. Even the second lady, the manager that interviewed me, she said, you do a lot. I said, exactly. I said, I do. I do a lot on my job. I said, that's why I always say that I'm a multitasker, because I do so much. And she's pretty much like, yeah, I see. So I don't know if they're looking at me as if I'm overqualified or underqualified. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm overqualified or underqualified because of the experience I have? And no, I'm not willing to go into the call center, because I've been in a call center for years and I don't want to do that. Like, that's just not what I want to do. So let me know, guys, what you think. But hopefully this video, I probably won't post this until I hear something back. So yeah, that's what's going on. Oh, they sell live crabs right there. Oh wow. I'm on another part of the city that I live in that I rarely go in. So it was nice to come over here for a little bit, even though I don't know what's over here. And that probably, I could have came a back way instead of going on the interstate. Interesting. Very, very interesting, because I see a road. That's very interesting. I probably could have found another way to get over here. But anyway. But yeah, that's how it went. At this point, it's a decision, because she said that this is just phase 1 of the hiring. So I don't know. I kind of felt like that was just to blow me off. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But like I told the first lady, at least I wanted to give it a try. And that's what I did. I given it a try. So I'm gonna call my mom and tell my mom about it, and we'll see. We will see. All right. Yeah. Don't forget to rate. Don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff. Don't forget to share my videos with others. All right. Take